Hi guys, my name's Harvey Toeface and welcome to the stream today where we are live here on YouTube. We're still hard stuck in Diamond. We're Diamond 3. I was Diamond 2 earlier and I played some more and back down to the bottom of Diamond 3. Season ends in 4 days, so we desperately need to get ourselves into Mythic. We're not going to hit the numbered ones this season. I've been trying to learn a few things and trying to work my way around this new Kaldheim meta. So things haven't gone amazingly well, but we will persevere and get there, I presume. So the plan is we're going to play lots of games today and we're going to try it and hit Mythic. Get some background music on. So we've got a couple of new decks to try out. This first one's Gruul Aggro. I'm going to do a game or two just to warm up and then I'll go through the decks. And I'll kind of decide if this is the deck I want to run with or if I want to do a different deck. I've got a couple of decks that I've been running with. It's been doing okay. Not amazing. This is a greedy keep. I desperately need a green mana source now for the questing beasts. I probably shouldn't have kept this. I've got unless I draw a couple of 1 or 2 drops, I should be okay. So Yorion decks I'll be running quite slowly, so it's not too bad. There's our forest. That's good. We're just going to go face. He's not going to have many. Oh, he's running green, which is not usual for a Yorion deck. So maybe I shouldn't have done that. He might be running like Scavenging Ooze or something. Just a bit of life gain and exile and stuff out of a graveyard. I was expecting green. Normally it's like white, blue, black. Okay, so it's again just ramping up to... That's good. So we play Xanadu Mammoth because we know that next turn we're going to play a land, get a questing beast, and that's potentially 9 damage to face. The music is Stream Beats. They've released a new rock album, which is what this is. And the good thing is if we keep both creatures here, we've just definitely won, so we'll have an Embercleave territory. I presume he's going to have a... Oh, he's drawing for stuff, so maybe he doesn't have anything. We're not going to have the win-loss counter because that thing has not gone too well normally. Yeah, I think he just loses. There we go. Good start. Game summary. Don't know why it's not giving me the win for that, but so yes, what that was there is MTG Assist, and I use that to track my decks and how they perform. Also has some other good tools that let you sort of suggests cards that are running similar archetypes and stuff. So it's quite handy for improving your deck somewhat. We started with a win, which is good. Like I said, if we end tonight Diamond 1, that leaves me in a good place over the next couple of days to hit Mythic. It's just, I mean, the only extra reward is an extra pack, so it's not a major thing, but I just need to basically get myself playing well with a particular deck. So this deck is relatively new. I'm not 100% sure how well it's going to perform against things like mono reds that are quicker than me. But we've got some speed. We've had a couple of Fervent Champions in the one slot. Basically, we had a couple of Scavenging Oozes in the deck before. We've kind of got rid of those. So, the good thing here is... So he's gained 2 life straight away. That's not so good. Sacrifice, exile to its graveyards, draw. I'm not bothered about my graveyards, so. And the good thing is it's a 1/1 for the Lovestruck Beast as well, so we can kind of act quickly. We don't necessarily have to cast the 1 mana spell. So this is like a colourless deck that I've run into a couple of times. It ramps into like Ugin and things like that. So I'll have things like, oh no, is it just white with Hallowed Blade? I think I'm going to make him discard, to be honest. So next turn we'll play our Innkeeper and just do 2 damage to probably the Hallowed Blade again. He should really block my Brushfire Elemental. But I assume he's going to discard, which is good, because obviously he's not got many cards in his hand. He hasn't particularly got many draw mechanisms. Unless he's got a draw mechanism. So I'm not bothered about losing a 1 mana. The cost of him sacrificing a card is quite important. He's probably got a Maze Mind Tome in hand. Shadow Spear, okay. Okay, so you're going to play like that, that's fine. So he's going to attach it and attack and gain 4 life, I presume. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so this might be tricky to get through and actually kill him. So we're going to play our Innkeeper. We're going to save 2 mana. We're going to attack. We're going to try and prevent. We're going to deal damage to him next turn on his turn. Before he attacks, then he's not going to gain life. We can do that. We can proper slow him down here by doing that twice. So we've got to stop before combat here. So we're going to do this now. So he has to sacrifice a card here, discard a card. And now he can't attack, so he's not going to gain any life this turn. As that Sentinel's Eye. Oh, okay. So he's going to attach him. He can't attack this turn. I think we're in a bit of trouble here, because we don't deal with flies particularly well. So I think we need to get creatures out. A questing... Oh, we need to... Yeah, a questing beast is good. So he's going to do a decent amount of damage. He's going to give it vigilance as well, which is tricky. So as soon as he gives it vigilance next turn, but he's got to... He hasn't got any... He's only got 1 other card in his graveyard at the moment, which is good. So... He's probably going to sacrifice his Soul Guide Lantern this turn, so he can then play Sentinel's Eyes on the Hallowed Blade. No, he's not. Okay, that's interesting. So, yeah, I think we're going to lose this just because we haven't got anything that deals with flying. I think we need to maybe address that in the deck. Yeah, we're just not going to win this, I don't think. We can't do enough damage. Because the problem is we need a Embercleave. We haven't got the mountain for it, so I'm just going to concede this. So you can just play Sentinel's Eye on him, do the blocks. That's that's a pretty obvious weakness we've got in the deck. I don't know really how to change the deck to do that. So this deck doesn't perform that way. It feels like it should perform well, but it's not been performing that well. So I'm going to change it onto my Rakdos Sacrifice deck, which has performed a bit better. We're just not finding decks that are doing that well. I don't know if I'm getting any strange matchups or not, but... So this deck revolves around making opponents discard cards or sacrifice creatures. We will sometimes take control of their creatures and sacrifice them to get a card draw and things like that. It's a work in progress still. So the combination is claim the firstborn to take one of their creatures, then sacrifice to draw 2 cards. That's a nice combination we have here. Crocs is a good discard mechanism for us. So basically, it sacrifices unless it's escaped, and then escape you have to exile 5 of the cards from your graveyard. So getting a few of these out and in the graveyard would be quite useful. So we do run quite a low mana curve here. So what we do is we get that. We attack with it. Then we do this. Sacrifice the creature. So for 2 mana, we've done him 2 damage and his creature's gone. So we've got 3, 4. We've got hit mana drops, but not necessarily the ones I need. I need another black source. Annoyingly, we could have done it with the old growth troll then. So if we do that with the old growth troll, I don't know if we would have got that or not though. So I ain't got a forest either, so I wouldn't have done anything. Oh, Toski, okay. So I think we do kill the troll if he attacks with it. We do have things that we may force him to sacrifice. So he's going to get 3 damage through, but we've killed it because we've got Death Touch. We can cast a Goldspan Dragon next turn, which will speed up our attack, because green is naturally not that good against range, which is why he has things like Stonecoil Serpent in. But when we've got 2 more mana, we can do Song, Mad Treachery to that and then sacrifice it as well after attacking and getting a card. So we can do a few things. Okay. So he's not giving it... That's interesting, he's giving it Trample rather than Reach. So the Chrome War is super good for what we want to do. So we're going to have to pay 3 life here. And we're going to kill his Vivian so he can't create more creatures. So now next turn we can Chrome War his Toski and then sacrifice it. Well, we won't do it next turn. We'll do it just as soon as... We'll keep it for a couple of turns. Actually, we'll just take Zelda Gargaroth here. Yeah, that's good. That's super useful. So he gets to draw cards, so that's why Toski's really good. Am I greedy? I am greedy. Watch this. So, we'll Chrome War. Take his Elder Gargaroth. We will claim the Firstborn. Take the token. We will do next all attack. We will then cast that. Sacrifice the token you'd get back that turn. Draw 2 more cards. So we need to hope we get another one. It's risky keeping the Gargaroth alive, but we might be able to get lethal because his Toski has to attack, you see. So in theory, now he has to attack with the Toski, and we'll just deal damage to him. And we'll block and create a green beast token. So he's probably got to find a way of killing his Gargaroth, basically, otherwise he loses. He might bring his troll back, but that doesn't do much for him. Because it comes in tapped, so basically he's got to find a solution to kill his own Gargaroth, otherwise he loses the game. Because he will have to attack with his Toski, I'll block with the Gargaroth and create a token. That's not the solution you need. Oh, actually, it might be a solution. We'll probably just take that next turn anyway. So he's got 2 mana left. He's not really going to do much. Okay, so he's fighting my Goldspan. That is something. But he still loses because we're going to take it. He has to attack with his Toski. Unless he's got an Edgewall Innkeeper or 1 mana creature. Okay, so he's found a solution. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it gets indestructible. That's annoying. Okay. He found that was very good. He found a solution to it. One, two, three. So he could kill his Lovestruck Beast. But we know that's going to die next turn anyway. He's going to deal 6 damage to me. Because they're all going to be tapped. Obviously, his Toski won't be dead. And we can play our Innistrad Predator this turn as well. He has to discard a card. So basically we can make our Predator indestructible next turn when we set it to block. We can take a creature next turn. If he has any creatures left. Because these two will both be tapped and the Lovestruck Beast will be dead. Unless he... Oh, no, it will still be dead, so... We've got enough in the graveyard to escape the Croxer again. Oh. Oh, interesting. So we'll block the Croxer. Block the Toski. Take 5 damage. My turn. So his 2 creatures kill himself. But his Toski doesn't. That's fine. What do we do here? We could take it for a turn, draw cards, but I don't think that achieves much. I think we... So he has to discard a card. If he only has land in his hand, then he loses 3 life. And he's just quit. So that's good. So that's how the deck roughly works. So it's a lot of little tricks in taking their stuff, killing it on our board, or even just taking stuff and attacking and doing damage with it. The Crow Wall is really useful for that. Taking the large creatures. We do have the tap land that does that too. Like there's a couple of cards I'd like more of, and we've got things like Valky and Tergrid in. And so Tergrid is basically when an opponent discards a card or sacrifices a creature, I can choose to put it on my side of the board. Not a great hand. So slow. I'm going to mulligan this. That's better. And Demon's Disciple goes into the graveyard. Right, so we could afford to play the tap land here because the Dusk Wielder is only going to do 1 damage. Okay, so he's got red. Take the Mire Triton next, just start filling our graveyard. We need a few in the graveyard so we can escape our Croxer. We've only got 1 of them. I'd like to have more, but I haven't got the wild cards for it yet. So he's foretold a Demon Bolt, which deals 4 damage to a creature. So we'll do this first. We need to bait that out with something. It's probably going to be the Bone Crusher. So we need to bait that out before... So we're just going to play this first, then if he casts something at all, we'll use it for damage-wise. Oh, so watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to Bone Crusher my own creature, because that means his will go into the graveyard. So now his won't resolve because his target's not there. So it doesn't go into exile, it goes into the graveyard. It's a nice little trick. How are you doing, Thor? Hope you are, buddy. We are trying our best to get out of Diamond here. We're not going to play... Oh, it's Quake. You can foretell Quakebringer. Okay. Well, I think we're just going to yoink that, to be perfectly honest. Yoink. How are you, Thor? Hope you are, buddy. So now he can't gain life. We've got a 5/4 for a couple of turns. Hopefully we draw one of our mechanics. We can sacrifice it. But if not, we'll have got 10 damage out of him. No, we'll have got 5 damage onto him. So it's kind of worth it. Saves us some damage. Buys us some time. How are things, Thor? Hope life is treating you well, my friend. See, now he's destroyed his own creature. Which is a really interesting mechanic that you get that. And I know he's done that for a reason, because basically the Quakebringer will deal damage if it's in the graveyard, so I understand why he's done that. But now we're in a really good spot. And we can use the treasure token generated by the Goldspan Dragon to get more stuff out. And now we're in a really good spot in the field. And obviously this only takes that after everything in mine untapped. So if he's going to target my dragon with something, that's fine. That's his whole turn now. And we now know whenever he casts something, if it's a low mana cost, we can just take control of it. So if he's got his own Bone Crusher Giants, he might cast, so... So he's on 10 life. We're on 22. He's not really got through to us at all yet. Calamity Bearer. So we can't take that, unfortunately. For Giant Source you control would deal damage to a permanent player, it deals double damage to that anyway. That's... I'm going to see if he thinks I've got a trick. If not, you just play a land and recast it, so it's not a problem. Oh, I should have kicked it, you idiot. Oops. I should have kicked that. Slow down. Right. So we're taking a little bit of damage because he's got a giant on the field now. Ideally, we'd get some of our removal. We've got like Hagra Mauling. Demon's Disciple would be good here. Okay, so now he's got 2 of them. Oh, we're not drawing what we need. So it's... Yeah. This is a problem because it's tripling that damage now. Ouch. I think we're just going to lose in a turn or two now. We can't get rid of these Calamity Bearers. Maybe we need a sweeping kill spell. Not amazingly well. I think we're going to lose this one. He's early's killing. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I've been struggling this month. I'll be honest. I've been flitting around decks trying to work out what's good for the meta. And then I've just been playing very poorly as well. So it's a bit annoyance, but oh wait, I think we just win here. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Steal all of his things, yes. Oh, that was fortunate. There we go, that's good, that's good. So it turns out we're doing okay. No, we're getting there. We've been, I don't know, it's been a strange month. I've been trying to learn different sort of decks to play with. So I think in the long term it'll work out well. I've just been very frustrated this month. I've tried more things, they've not worked out as I'd hoped. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we can keep that. It's not the best, but we've got a curve into 4. Good play our Scryland first, get our 4th mana. I do want to get Valky, Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter on the board, but we might have to play Valky to see what he's got in his hand. At the end, we give you end step, you X, okay. So he's going to have little enchantments that just kill this, so Hagra's Mauling in the graveyard there is unfortunate. And then that's going to be a draw mechanic. No, he's not got them yet, has he? Oh, he has now. Yeah. That Dead Weight's really good enchantment card for this Hateful Eidolon. I tried to make a deck around it, but it's not necessarily worked as I'd hoped, so something I might look at later. I think we just struggle against this. Yeah, I think we're just going to struggle here. I'm just going to concede this. This deck needs some work. The problem is we were going to get a creature and he was just going to play more of these enchantments that just weaken my creatures, so I always end up going back to my Boros Warriors deck. I know that's not going to do me well long term, so I don't know. I think I'm just going to play it now, just so I kind of want to get higher ranked, and it does perform well. But we'll figure it out. That's a bad hand. That is a good hand. We just put away one of the war leaders. I did have a Season Hallowed Blade. There we go, red. So we got a shock there just in case. Now I've contemplated making all these snowlands and using Frostbite, but I like the fact that you can hit any target. Because that means it can be a Planeswalker or a player like face damage. So it does one less damage, it's good. Has he got counter? He might have a counter spell for that, which would be annoying if he did. I should have, yeah. Oh no, he's chose not to. Is he going to petty theft my Kargan Intimidator? No. Okay, interesting. Red, green, blue. So it's like an ultimatum Yorion deck. 4 color, everything but white. Okay. He has no snow. Yeah, so he's brought a couple of snow things in. That's good. So, annoyingly, we've not hit a better... So we'll add one. So he's down to 8, and he's probably gonna have an extinction event or something that'll take out a couple of my creatures. So yeah, so I've been in a bit of a struggle this month for this. It's been a bit of a strange month for how the games have gone and stuff. Okay, so destroy one of my creatures. It's going to be the war leader, I presume. Yeah, that makes sense. I still win, which is good. So that does 6. He has only got 1 mana, so he can't counter spell. So we just, and now that there is why I prefer having shock rather than frostbite, because it can do face damage and get me the win. Hello, Romeo. Little Romeo's here to visit. Little fat boy, aren't you? So yeah, we're getting there. So like, this deck generally does pretty well. So I think we're just going to stick with this, get into Mythic. I need to work out a better way of how I'm going to play, I think. I'm not sure how... I know, I've been playing very strangely this month. Tried a few things. I've tried the cycling deck. I've tried the Lurrus deck. So it's been overall probably better for me because I'm learning other ways to play, but I'm not necessarily doing any of it very well at the moment. Okay, so we're against Mill. That's fine. We've got 4 lands, so we can basically operate here. Okay, so it's... Warrior. The good thing here is we've got the Showdown of the Scouts. If we can get that cast, then we'll be in a good position. I honestly might just kill this Sea Dasher if I can, but he might have counter magic. Let's see if he counters it. Excellent. That's okay, I can deal with that. He's not committed mana here, which is tricky. So I'm going to try the War Leader and see if he counters it. I need to tap his mana out so we can play our Showdown of the Scouts. He might just kill this now with a... Yeah. Oh, he's returned its hand fair. Okay. This is tricky now. What do I play? So So we need to... So next turn it'll be Maul of Skyclaves on the Kargan War Leader. Attack Ashiok if we can. Can't. I think we're just going to lose this. He's going to get his... Yeah, this is a problem, I think. I don't know how to resolve it. Let's give ourselves some more options. They're really terrible options. Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to concede this. Oh, yeah. Didn't have what we needed, really, there. Yeah, it's a bit tricky at the moment. I'm not sure what I'm really going for game style wise. That's a rubbish hand. So all my top end are there. We'll keep that and get rid of them all. So 2+2+0 not vigilance really good for our Season Hallow Blade. If we get chance to play it, that's the problem. Come on, just attack me, Tito. This will do, because it'll do 1 damage it and kill his Fervent Champion, so I'm okay with that. So this is going to be all about our Hallow Blade and Maul. Okay, so he's missed a land drop, which is good. And we've hit our 3rd land drop, which is super important. So we're going to actually hardcast Halvar so we get double strike. Might be risky, might die. I don't know if it's worth just play. We could actually play the equipment and... I assume he's going to... No, he's not even going to zap it now. Okay. So we'll see what he plays next turn. Because even if we get a turn of double strike, if he taps out this turn, for example, then that he's going to leave him on 5. And he's clearly not got much himself, so I think I'm safe to do it. So wait, he's only got 2 snow permanents, so it's only good 2 damage, right? So yeah, that's really good. And so what we can do is we can attack, then at the start of next combat, he just loses. So that does 10 damage to him. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, that was a strange mono red deck. I don't think he hit anywhere near what he needed. But he should still have more 1-drops, really. And like when he stomped my 5-blade charger knowing it could kill his Fervent Champion, which is a bit strange. It was a bit of a waste of that. But I will take it. Oh, that's not a good hand. But I think we keep it and just hope we draw into what we need. So Mountain's first case, we need to shock something. Then Blade Master. Okay, so we're against Yorion deck's quite slow. So we might be okay here. Although if he's running black, then maybe not. That's a very good draw for us. Okay. We zap that straight away. So we're going to get a Hallowed Blade out. We're going to equip it next turn and attack. Then turn after, we're going to cast our Blade Master. Potentially 2. Do you know if Kingy has turned around? Rumour is he's about 70% of the way. How you doing, Sing? I hope you're well. So he's actually brought his Yorion in this turn, which is strange. Oh, cancel. I need to play my other mana first. Okay, so we're in a good spot here. I think. He's really ramping up here, but we're going to do another 10 damage to him next turn. So I think we're just in a really good place here. So he's got a turn. He needs like an extinction event or something that kills my Hallowed Blade, but it needs to exile it, not kill it. Bow bow bow. Bow bow bow. So he needs extinction event, really. That's not what he needed. That is not what he needed. So, but he's only got 5 life left. So if that's all he's got, then we just win. Oh, we don't just win. Oh, that's an annoyance. I need a zap. Let's do that then. Get them both flying. So he's down to 2 life. And if he does anything that kills the 5-blade charger now, like a Doomscar or something like that, then he just loses. Come on, fella. So the good thing, if he has Extinction Event, we've got both an odd and even out on the field, so it won't target both of them. Good game. There we go. We are slowly climbing the ranks. We can keep that. It's not the best of hands, but we've got our turn 2 Hallow Blade, which is generally an important thing for this deck. If you get the turn 2 Hallow Blade, you're generally going to be in an okay position early game. Now playing Rakdos, we might have to sacrifice it, which is not something we can really avoid, but we've got the mana for Showdown of the Scouts turn 4, which is good. Gives us some options. A turn 3 draw would be nice, like a Maul. Didn't get the Maul. Kibera Takedown's a good discard card here. So we discard that. Show our Scalds, exile 4 cards. We've got till end of next turn to play them. Okay. So we're going to put Maul on it, and then we're going to put Rally the Ranks, I think. We may even have to discard Winota if he tries to do some damage to our Hallow Blade, because I think Rally the Ranks is more important than Winota, because we can't trigger its abilities anyway. Amazing he's hit 3 of them so early on. Good. Oh, we can't play Rally and Maul, annoyingly. So we'll play the Shocked Face just because we need to do it, and it buffs our creature. And we basically win next turn unless he has an answer to flying. So you might need a Shatter the Sky, a Soul Shatter or something to make me sacrifice it, but even then we're still in a good spot. And we win. Good. More Hallow Blade Maul. Yeah, that's a good hand. Turn 1 Charger, turn 2 Hallow Blade. Hopefully turn 3 Maul. We need to hit that on a. So we go red Charger. Turn 4 we can Bone Crusher Giant, Kargan Intimidator down, or Kargan Intimidator say something is a coward. Season Hallow Blade is one of my favourite cards. I'd like to make it work in a green-white deck or something that's got a lot more draw mechanics, but the Showdown of the Scalds is really good for that. Now, we might have counter magic here, and we've not hit our 3rd drop. So I'm going to try. Actually, I'm just going to attack. See if he does something first. Okay, that works. So we'll just do 2 to face. He's playing Yorin deck, so he's not going to have many creatures himself. So we can we've identified that, so we can just go straight to face with Davidge. He might have some Solemn Simulacrums. That's a 4-mana card, and it's just a draw mechanic. It's not really much of a deal, especially if we get our Maul out next turn. If we hit our land drop. Yes, woke up in the middle of the night last night from Lucy's mum ringing, saying that we had to go pick her up to get a car from her granddad. So, because Nan had a fall or something, she's in a care home now, had a fall and had to go to hospital, so broken wrist or something. So yeah, a broken night's sleep. So we've hit our land drop. I don't want to risk casting our Maul because it might get countered. So I think I'm going to go with the War Leader. It'd be nice if this resolves. He may counter it because it's going to increase the damage he takes by 2, and he's getting low now already. No, he just flashed that in. See, I think he would have countered them all, the Skyclaves. Again, we've got a good mix of odd and even, and the Hallowed Blade being indestructible if I just sacrifice a card, which I can sacrifice another Hallowed Blade for, which is... So which one does he pick here? It's got to be the War Leader, right? Yeah, that's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just slightly short on lethal here. I'm going to put on the 5-blade charger, because if he does something to kill the charger, it does the extra damage. I suppose it doesn't overly matter in this instance, because... yeah, it doesn't overly matter, because he's only on 1 life, so... He needs to have something this turn. It needs to be an extinction event. I don't know what he does. Exile all creatures. Yeah, that's pretty much what he needed. Which is okay. He found his drop. So we're only going to play 1 creature here because we don't want to run into the same again. So let's see what he does here. I assume he's got another sort of extinction event type card in hand. So he's used a second Shadow's Verdict, which is very interesting because that's a very expensive 5 mana to remove 1 2-mana creature. And if we get a 5-blade charge here, we can kill the unit a turn. So we might have a 3rd one. If you're going to do something now, then that's good. Because now we'll just cast our Bone Crusher Giant. And he may have something next turn for that. We just need to try keep jamming cards onto the field. Okay. Search your library up to 3 monocolored cards with different names and exile them. When an opponent chooses one of the cards, shuffle that card into your library. You may cast the other cards without paying their mana cost. Exile Emergent Ultimatum. So let's see what he goes for. Ah, that's tricky. So if we give him the Vorinclex, that's going to go to stage 2 straight away. Ooh. I think that's our best chance of something, I think. So he's going to get an extra turn and he's going to get an 8/8 token. But I'm not too bothered about that because we can... Well, I don't know, actually. So now he's going to blink it again. Oh, he hasn't got the mana for it. Excellent. Like a shock here would work fine. Or a Hallow, or a Fireblade Charge would be nice. We need a creature out to block his 8/8, otherwise we just lose. Yeah, getting to we were one short. It's a bit annoying, but God damn it. It's not great. Mulligan that. We're not getting great hands here. Oh, hard stuck in diamond continues. Demon Bolt. Fire Prophecy. Oh. Oh, come on. I needed that third mana drop to try and get something down the board. God damn it. Yeah, just going on these weird runs where we don't get what we need. Oh well. We are going to move to best of 3. That might speed up our demise or speed up our rise. So we're going to try with our Jeskai Cycling. That performs okay in best of 3. Two lands, Improbable Alliance, not great. we'll keep it. So the plan is here that we're going to play our Valiant Rescuer turn 2, hopefully get to cycle some things. Scavenger Ooze is really tricky for us because that just starts emptying our graveyard, so we need to get rid of that as soon as we can. Okay. We just wipe out its 2 Scavenger Oozes straight away. We can't have those doing what it does to our graveyard. And the good thing is he doesn't really know what we're running yet. He's not seen any of our cards, so it's kind of good that... Second blue source, that's not great, but we can work with that. So now he knows what our deck's about. Still got Doomsky in case we need to kill the Holocronos. We need to really start cycling some cards now. Oh no, this is problematic. I think we just foretell and... yeah. No attack. So we're gonna Doomscar next turn, get rid of all his creatures. We could be in a spot of bother here. Really not many. We'll have a couple extra. Oh wow. Oh wow. Do we even survive this? Well, that doesn't have trample. Do we live? Okay, so we do live, which is good. Get greedy. Oh, I didn't get greedy and play another creature. And a good thing, we hit a Shatter the Sky as well, so we can wipe the board with something if we need. The only problem is if he has another Questing Beast in hand, then we just lose, I think. We'd survive technically, but... oh, that's a bad thing for us. That's a super bad thing for us, so... That's good, because now he might exile this creature, but he'll kill himself, so... oh, he got the Flourishing Fox, that's annoying. That'd be nice to have down. So he might kill our Pyromancer this turn with his Shatterskull Smashing. Yeah, I think I think we just lose this, right? I don't know how we get past this. He's going to get to a point where he can exile all cards from all graveyards. That really ruins our deck. We've only got 4 or 5. We've only got 6 in the graveyard that's got cycling anyway. Yeah, that is a problem. Yeah, okay. Actually, we can use startling development on our fairy thing. Get that out in the field. That's a super good turn. And we could do that again next turn with our second startling development to just to kill. Okay, so we're not in a great position, we're on 4 health. Drawing a Zenith Flare would be nice here. Probably going to take out the Improbable Alliance, which is fair. Correct thing to do. Zenith Flare? No, that's not it. Yes, so we've got rid of this Tibalt. That's a really big win for us there. Now we just need to survive a couple of turns. Probably shouldn't attack with the Fox, because he can now attack with his Fox. He may even have a Triumph or 2 to cycle to buff it up a bit as well, which could cause us issues. So we may have to shatter the sky next turn. Oh my god, there's no Zenith Flare. That's fine. That's not fine. Next, all attack. Yeah, we're in a really bad spot here. Oh my god, we've not hit the Zenith Flare again. Got 4 of them in the deck. We have the most odds to... We have to do that, otherwise we're just dead. If he can Shark Typhoon or flash something in, then we're dead. Then we're really dead. This is rough. He's not running blue though, so he might have Shark Typhoon, sorry. Ah, okay. We've got problems now. Oh yeah, good game. Oh, that's annoying. Right, lost the first round. We need some more counter magic. Omnis Seas will be useful here as well. What isn't useful? The Ironcrow Pyromancer is just not going to live. The Valiant Rescue, I don't know if that's useful. Costs too much to cycle. think we should maybe go with this. I'm not overly convinced that we're going to win this one. Running into a deck with Tibalt in and Valky Tibalt is tricky when we're so reliant on our graveyard. But he's not running counter magic, so we know we can safely cast our Zenith Flares whenever we want. That's a keeper. Okay. I'm going to get Omniseas out now just because we're going to cycle through a few cards soon and then basically cycle 8 cards, get an 8/8 token, which sounds pretty good to me. Obviously, it needs to stay on the field, but at least it's a target for something, perhaps. Yeah, that's fine. So every time we cycle, we draw, we get a token on our Omniseas. Hit 2 land drops in a row. We're running so few land. Hitting 2 in a row is super harsh. It's like 30% land when normally it's like 45 to 50% is what you'd run. So I think we're going to Temple Triumph so we know we can scry into another... Ooh, that's useful actually. So we're not going to attack yet. I don't even mind taking 4 damage here. The fact we've got Improbable Alliance well means we get some flyers. He's a few off getting Tibalt yet, so... And he's not going to cast Valky because it's such a pointless thing. You might want intel on whether I've got a Zenith Flare in hand or not, but... Didn't hit that, so we'll foretell the... So we just need to hit cycling cards and our Zenith Flare. We've only got 5 cycling in the graveyard, so our Zenith Flare is not really fired up yet. But I feel we're in a very good situation here. So we're going to attack. If he does block, fine. He might think I'll cycle. Oh, so he's just double blocking. Okay. I'll try to be cute then, but he did the double block, which was the correct thing to do. So at the end of his turn, we're going to create our token. And then we've got an 8/8 to attack. Cycle. Hit a land. Ugh, that's so frustrating. We're hitting so many lands and we're running so few of them. Yeah, the Omniseas is a really good addition to the deck here. Sometimes you don't need an 8/8, so it's not always worth main decking. I don't think. Or I'm starting to think it might be. Is he just conceding defeat? Next. If he casts something here, I can neutralize it. Oh no, I don't have the... Oh, fudge. That is annoying. Oh, fuck. Can't believe I've done that. We hit into it. Oh my god. That is brilliant. We cycled into our negate. Fantastic. Yeah, I think that's good. Need to make sure we have 2 blue sources down next time. Do 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 do. One land mulligan. Keep. And the Improbable Alliance isn't going to be... No, because we need to get the red and white. Because we need to make sure we have the red and white for the Zenith Flare. That's our priority here. Oh, he's going to bin off the Zenith Flare. That's annoying. Yeah, okay. Good. That's a frustration. But, you know, it's the nature of the beast. So we get a red out now, play... We might even cast the Stinger down. No, I don't think we will. There's no point doing that. So he's got his oozes down, which is an issue. Gonna try not to cycle creature cards so he can't gain life. He's one in there. He's still gonna exile stuff. Ah, this is a problem. Yeah, so he's just gonna eat away at my graveyards. Yeah, this could be a problem. No, I think we've got a solution here now. So next turn we'll be able to go for blood if our fox survives, which it's not going to. Yeah, I think this is a bad matchup for us. I think we're going to be struggling here. If he hits another forest, then he's really going to churn through. Oh, it's tapped at least. Yeah, this is tricky. I need a Doomscar or a Shatter the Sky. And we've not found it. There it is. So we're going to leave the 2 mana open just to counter a non-creature spell if you cast one. I'm sure he's just going to eat a couple of cards here. Yeah, okay. So that's painful for us. We've only got 2 cycling in the graveyard now. Let's get to our end step. I mean, that just hurts as well. Eesh, this is rough. Not really much we can do here. I don't think we win this. Come on. He's got a questing beast in hand, hasn't he? No, he doesn't. Okay. But we're still dead, I think. Yeah, we just lose that. God damn it. So we never really do... We're not doing that well in the best of 3s. I'm just not doing very well. That's my problem. Just not doing very well. So I'm not sure we're going to hit diamond this season, which would be a bit disappointing. We're going to play some Dimir Rogues. We know this is a decent deck in standard. We need to learn how to play it better. Ah, come on. It's not as quick as I'd like, but we have got basics of a... That works. Hit our land. We could do with like a Ruin Crab, but we're not running full set of 4 in this. We're only running 3. That's an easy block. Let's start the Great Milling. Gem Razor 2, okay. Not sure it's a great matchup for us, but... Now we're starting to mill some stuff, which is good. And he's just conceded the first game, which is excellent. So we're going to put a couple of Essence Scatters in. Get rid of a couple of Dry Disruptions. And I think that's about it. We might make him... I think getting Control of his creature is going to be useful. Draw is good, that's good. think getting rid of the couple of Blood Chiefs first, because... Oh. Deck cannot have less than... Oh, right. 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Wait, what? Three, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, so we're running a 61 card deck, which is a bit strange, but okay. Not a great hand, but we can keep it. An island will do nicely for us. So we don't want to kill his Arachne because it's got escape mechanics, so... We can take a little bit of damage as we go. So now we can choose whether to kill his Oran-Reef Ooze or... We need, like I said, the Arachne can't really die, unfortunately. He loses he loses out on the token, which is good. No blocks. Let's fill his graveyard up. Because that then activates our Drowning the Loch. I think next turn we're actually just going to get our Lurrus in, I think. Though we've got nothing there at the moment you can actually activate with it. A Scavenging Ooze is a problem. You can destroy that next turn though. You can get rid of 2 things, but he needs to go out of his graveyard. But that's why now we've got 5 in the graveyard. We can activate the Scavenger. We can activate our Drowning the Loch, so that's fine. And my guess is he won't attack with the Chainweb Arachne. Oh, he is. So he's got the mana to escape it. So we might destroy this at the start of next turn. We might not, though. We'll see what he casts. We can destroy something. He's only got 2 cards in hand. He's got 12 in the graveyard, so we can counter anything he's got. Destroy that now. Not a great draw. Let's get another black source. We can't cast this turn because the way the mana's tapped. Oh, we can actually. Excellent. So now what we do next turn is we block with the Wind Robber and then sacrifice it, draw a card. I think we're in a good winning position here. I've gone to the dark side and playing the archetype I dislike, but it does work. So I don't know if he's got enough in his deck to handle what we're going to throw at him next. So I think he just loses here, right? Because we block the Chain Web and then don't kill it because we don't want to escape cards from the graveyard. Now, if he doesn't do anything, then he just loses. I'm just trying to imagine what 2 cards he has in his hand that would give us anything here. Maybe another Chainweb Arachnir, so he could do a double block, but then the Lurrus is going to attack 2. Yeah, I think he's just dead. He's just stalling out because he doesn't like... Yep. Do 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 do. Is this where he just times me out? Old Dylan Craig here. Yeah. Doodle, doodle. There we go, we get a win. That's good. So because it's best 3, we get 2 pips as well. So hopefully we can win a few in a row, get us up to where we need to be. So yeah, so that's a Dimir Rogues game. Obviously, it's tricky when they've got Graveyard Hate, so we need to be careful to eliminate those. Dan Pear Big. Bear Pig. Pear Big. That's a good hand. This is good. So so next turn we can draw a card for 1 mana, 1 blue. Now we can drown the lock something as well, because we'll, yeah. And we will immediately drown the lock the Scavenging Ooze. We can attack with the Wind Robber, make him mill another card. So that's 8 in the graveyard already, which is really good for us. Oh, I don't know. So I can't, because it's not, that's a merfolk, not a human. So I need one of my Thieves Guild Enforcers or Soaring Thought Thieves to cast that for 1 mana. I might just cast that for 3 mana next turn anyway. Let's see what we need to draw. Yeah, we absolutely need to... So we hit a Drown the Lock, but it's too late for a turn. So we're going to take 5 damage this turn, which isn't great, but I'm fine with it, really. A Fable Passage would be nice now. Why didn't he do that when he attacked? Which one's he taking? Taking the Ruin Crab. Okay. That's a strange choice. Okay. So we're not going to play the Soaring Thought Thief till next turn because we don't want it to kill it. It wouldn't kill itself, but... It's 1535. Okay, so no, he's going to make me mill some cards. That's quite nice. That's quite cute. It'd be nice if you put some permanents in there, because I can get Lurrus in and bring them back. I'd love to see a Thieves Guild Enforcer in there. Nice. That's really bad. Okay. This could be a problem. I'm hitting so many lands. For any permanents in the graveyard? No. I think we're going to activate ability, sacrifice it, draw a card. Another land. Okay, so we can block the Goldspan Dragon at least with the Merfolk Wind Robber. Block, sacrifice it, draw a card. So it's a good combo. Now, if he has a Stomp to kill it, we do the same anyway. I mean, if he has an Embercleave, I'm stuck, really. If he has an Embercleave, I'm probably dead anyway. Embercleave? No, he hasn't. Right, okay. So that's a nice little combo there we've got. So now we can bring that back next turn, unless he exiles it with a Scavenging Ooze, which is a good play on his part if he does have that. Or if he kills our Lurrus. That would be unfortunate. He's clearly got some sort of idea of something. I'm just not sure what he's... Is he really focusing on my Ruin Crab? I don't know what he's thinking of here. He's got like a Fighters 1? Not Fighters 1, what's it called? It's a green spell where you can get a creature to attack another creature. I'm not... Okay, that's fair. He's really made sure of that then. That's fine. Can't really do much about that. I think we're in trouble here. We keep hitting lands, which is amazing because we have such... We've got 30% lands in the deck. We're hitting all of them. It's just like... I might even take a couple of lands out next round. We're hitting too many lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've hit 9 land drops. 10. Yeah. He should tap this mana now so he gets 2 in his mana pool. Okay, so he's going to wipe me. That's fair, yeah. And that's a GG. So I don't know why we're hitting so much land. It's unbelievable how all those cards that we discarded when he had his Ruin Crab, we didn't get any ourselves discarded. So let's take 2 lands. Let's take 3 lands out. 5, 10, 14, 15, 16, 19. And then, oh, that's risky. Let's put one of you back. No. One of you back. There we go. Alright, play first. Let's go again. See, now we get no... Oh my god. Alright, okay, that kind of works. Is this now where we're not going to get any lands? The Dominion we can't really get. So is this going to be the game where we get no lands now? We've taken a couple out. We had 9 lands on board, 1 in the graveyard and 2 in hand. So that's 12 lands. We had 12 or 20 lands. Okay. Toski in the graveyard is really nice. Need a black mana source now. It's not... This is so stupid. Is this what the game's going to do to me now? Now, it's just unbelievable, this. Play a land? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's so frustrating. How... I don't understand the land drops then. Just unbelievable. So inconsistent. It's like all or none. I just can't... Just frustrating, you know? Oh well. We go again. Ah, come on. Draw. I'll take a draw. Let's go. Let's see how we get on. We can work with this. Yeah, that's doable. It's a bit slow with the Temple of Deceit being already blue, but I think we work with it. Don't need that land. Okay, so we're in a good spot here, I think. We can Ruin Crab, make the mill 6 with the... Oh, is he going to take my Ruin Crab? Excellent. So... let's figure this out. So we play our Ruin Crab. We play our Swamp. Then we Bloodchief's Thirst the Valkyrie to get our creature back. Now the good thing, he's played a Valkyrie, not a Tybalt. He's got a Woe Strider though, which is tricky. It only escapes 4, so it's not too bad. And he has to escape it for 5. Oh, he's got a Woe Strider, that's fine. So we Bloodchief's Thirst that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this could be sexy. That's really good for the graveyard. 12 mil cut a turn is really nice. Take a blue. Now we can't kill the Woe Strike because they say just mana 2 or less. Don't need to attack. End turn. I'm not necessarily that bothered about the Woe Strider though, so I don't necessarily think I need to kill it. He's definitely got enough to escape cards now, which is a bit of a risk. Okay, so he's going to sacrifice it to the Woe Strider, so we may as well kill it next turn. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Do we steal their Woe Strider? Let's think about this. So if X is 3, it costs 3 less, so we only have to pay... we haven't got a third island yet, so we can't do that now. So we're not going to play these cards till next turn because of the... Oh, actually, that's fine. So the Ruin Crab has to attack next turn, which is a bit of an issue. But I think we just Bloodchief's Thirst there, Woe Stride next turn. Okay. He happens to have a Fabled Passage. I'm liking the tables being turned on me in terms of the mill. I quite like it. Lost our Agadeem's Awakening, which is unfortunate. What have we got? Any permanents? We've got a Soaring Thought Thief for our Lurrus potentially. He's escaped his... Okay. So I think we just steal his Woe Strider with the 5/4 Woe Strider next turn if we can. But you'd probably then just sack it, wouldn't he? So I don't think we'd be able to do that. So I think we need to Bloodchief's Thirst. No, because we'll just escape it. Yeah, I think we're going to lose this first game. I think he's got a lot of graveyard hate, which is an issue for us. I'm just going to concede this first one. I think we're... Yeah, let's... How are we going to do this? So, we need a lot more creature removal. And I don't necessarily have it in the deck. So I think we need counter creatures. I'm going to take out a couple of Bloodchief's Thirsts and put some more Didn't Say Pleases back. We go with that. So we need to be able to count some of his creatures if we can. We need to do a lot more playing on his turn. So it's just terrible. Like, that's a great hand, apart from I've got no lands in it. I think we just have to keep that and put one of the lands back. Oh, it's so annoying. So we can't use the Grasp of Darkness yet. I wanted to keep the counter available. He's going to bin the Didn't Say Please now, isn't he? No, that's good, because I couldn't cast that. We're going to discard a land. Take 3 damage. So unfortunately, I maybe shouldn't have played the Ruin Crab, but I kind of want to make sure we get our mill going. Here's from Predator is good to go in the graveyard. But he can now, he can't escape his crotch, he ain't got the mana for it yet. He could have mana for a Woe Strider, because it's only 3 mana out of hand, I believe. That comes in tapped, which is nice. Couldn't activate that ability, annoyingly. Oh, so I've got a decision to make. That might have been the wrong decision. That might have been the wrong decision. So we could Croxer again. And if I hadn't have Lurrus, I could have countered it. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, it's annoying. I can't even cast it. Oh, wow. I think we just lose here. This hasn't gone well for us at all. He might even have another one with Village Rites. That's all he was going to do. This is just painful. I can't do anything here. This is a rip, I think. Good game. Yeah, that just wasn't a matchup for us at all. Now we're down to Diamond 4, for fuck's sake. Stu, go back to best of ones for a bit. Let's look at our best of one. Let's see what's in this deck. Got one rare, 16 card. Okay, so we're low on wild cards. I don't really want to change this too much. Let's go with this. Let's see if we can... Let's play some mono white, see if we can enjoy this. Like I say, it's just been a weird season so far. The meta is very strange at the moment. I'm not quite sure what the best decks are. When I settle on a good deck, I seem to just come up against really bad matchups. So it's a bit frustrating. But we go again. This is good. 4 damage. 5. Nice. Next turn we can attack with the Faceless Haven if he just does removal on the Luminarch. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna Banishing Light his that. I don't want him to have ramp. And if he just plays a creature with mana cost 3 or less, next turn he just loses. He might have some more removal for Luminarch, which is fine. Should we just bring the Faceless Haven in? There we go. Good. A win. So back to Diamond 3. Yeah, so like I say, I'm going to figure out... I might enter another tournament next couple of weeks. I'm just not... I know, I've been not... I don't think I've been at my best. And I'm not quite sure where things are at. So I just need to watch more, read more, figure out what sort of things are meta, where I'm going wrong. I think I just need to stick to one playstyle and play it out a bit, grind it out. But I think it's going to be sort of this aggro, maybe. I might even look at mono white, sort of life game type things. There's a few cards like Halvar with equipment and stuff that are quite nice for... yeah, we can keep that. This might not be a great matchup for us, but we go with it. Daxos comes in next, then third. Does it? Okay, takes a Luminarch out, that's fine. Gain 3 life this turn. So we're in a good spot here at the moment. We've got the Selfless and the Alsaids. Probably the only one you can discard is the Birth of Meletis, which I'm not overly fussed about. Daxos comes out next. We've got a bit of Devotion, so he'll be like a 2/5. 2/4. So we can't attack. We could give it protect. We could sacrifice the Alseid, but we're not going to do that yet, I don't think. Got the Faceless Haven that can attack next turn. Annoying, we lose a couple of Selfless Saviors in the graveyards. A Selfless Save in the graveyard, sorry. Okay. Which is Cauldron, that's a strain. Okay. She's probably going to sack his straight Scorpion at some point. I could do with a Maul or a Heliod or something now. Not that. Do I even want to attack with this? I don't think I do. Thinking about it. No, I don't want to do that. That was a waste of mana. He probably knows I've got very little in my hand now. We've still got 1 mana for the Alseid, so it's not too bad, but... yeah, I'm not fine with that. I just need some of my bigger hitters now. I need like some of my flyers, like Righteous Valkyrie. That's not what I needed, but sod it. We'll just buff everything now. Start getting everything bigger. No attacks end turn. I think we're happy to sit here not attacking. That's a problem. So we stopped in stealing, but now we have to... oh, that's a really nice draw, actually. So we're not going to cast our Lurrus till next turn. He's going to block with his 2 Mire Tritons, I presume. But they'd have to attack. I'm just accelerating it a turn anyway, so I'm not too worried about that, really. So we're not going to cast the Loris this turn because we need to be able to cast it, get one of them back. And probably get the Alseid back first. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, so he's just got stuff. Oh, this is interesting. Let's have a look at this. So if we get Daxos back... So next turn we'll start getting 4/4 flyers out of... Okay, now we're in an okay point. This game's going to go on for a while, just FYI. So we're going to lose 4 life. But that's fine. Is he going to escape his woe? No, he's not. He's just drawing. Okay, perfect. Unless it's... Right, okay. Castle Ardenvale. That's an excellent draw. So... He can only block with the Serrated Scorpion if he wants to. He's not going to do that. So now that takes us above the threshold. So now we start getting flyers. And now we're in a very good place because we're going to churn out a flyer every turn to block his Innistrad Predator.
There once was a ship that put to sea the name.
So he's got a Woe Stride, that's fine. So the plan is now...
She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her.
I don't know how we actually...
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he was listening to the whaleman's screech. He took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more.
So we can actually take a 6 damage hit from the Innistrad Predator. And still activate our speaker. So protection from black. So I think we just let that go through now. Because we're still on a good life total to create another one, and we're going to get 4 damage onto him. Okay, but we've... Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's go back to... that playlist. So what do we want to fly? I think we make our Lurrus fly, right? We activate your ability. So we get another flyer. Now he's searching for something. So now we're just in a very good position here. Because now we've got, in effect, we've got lethal next turn if he attacks with his Predator. He might be able to get rid of the Speaker of the Heavens, which is fine. So I can't... Interesting. That is annoying. That's fair. Okay, that's fine. So now I need... If he attacks his Predator, we win. Doesn't, which is intelligent. 3 or less. Woe Strider gets sacked. And I think we can force through damage. Yes. So let's think about this. We can even have another 4/3 in the Faceless Haven. Can we? Oh, we can't equip and do that. So 4 blocks one of those. So 1/4 is getting through. That's 8 damage we then need to get through. The 4 would get blocked. I think with a full-on shove, we can get through here. That's fine. Yeah, I think we get the win here. Okay, so we're not quite got the win, but that's fine, but so I'm guessing... Okay, so he's playing his Woe Strider again. So he's attacking with the 5/3. I get to kill it with the 3/7. Now, you might be able to buff it and I lose my wall, but I'm not overly fussed about that. So you can get it back, but again, that's not an issue for me because I'm on 36 life. And now he's tapped out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. You onto Daxos. So we're going to get 4 damage through. We're also going to do Faceless Haven. And we attack with everything. I think we get 5 damage through. So he blocks this. 4 damage goes through flying. Block, 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 block. Yeah. I think we get the win here. Because you can only block one of the flyers, so 4 damage is definitely getting through, and then one of those tokens you get through because I haven't got enough creatures. Okay. Why he didn't block my Daxos, I don't know. And that's it, we win. Do 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 do. Okay, so this mono white's good. This mono white is good. Let's keep going with this. Oh. So we're going to go with mono white. We're going to carry on mono white. I'm going to look at the meta in a minute as well. After this game, we're going to look at the meta mono white deck. See what we're missing. See what we think we want to play or what we want to do differently. That's not a great hand at all. That's not a great hand at all. No, we have to mulligan that. No point having a save if we've got nothing to save. Right, so mono white is our deck now. Yeah, I've just been going on weird streaky runs with anything I've been playing. Like, I got to Diamond 2 earlier, and then I was down near Diamond 4. That's a hand we can keep. And we get rid of the Glass Casket. Because we know we're going to have 3 lands. We're against a slow Yorion deck, so we might be okay. Especially if the variant's not running black. So this is good because we're getting to the point now where we're getting a bit more devotion for our Heliod. Do, 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 do. Don't need a second one, so go this. Go Skyclaves. Could counter this. Did he choose not to? Is he going to kill that? Okay, that's fine. So he might counter this now. No. What's he doing? Reds. He's going to shock it. Okay, that's fine. We'll play another Birth of Meletis whilst we've got the mana to do so. Get another mana in hand because that's important. Should we start creating tokens next turn if nothing else? So the problem I've got is I want to get this Selfless Savior out for the Speaker Heavens, but it could easily get countered. And then we can't... Actually, that's fine. So he counters that where we can equip onto the Speaker of Heavens and hopefully do something. Oh, that's got through. Excellent. So it means our next turn, if the Speaker survives, which it seems like he's going to, then we can cast our... We can get our 4/4 flyer. And we'll probably Glass Casket that next turn. So the fact he's playing that on his turn and not in my turn as a flash is good. He's got no... Oh, he still has counter ability with Ketria, but if he's running Saw It Coming as his... Yeah. Trying to work out what balance of red and green he's got. Or if he's just got that for like ultimatum cards. Okay. We've got first strike with a Speaker anyway, so I'm not particularly worried. So he's definitely foretold a Saw It Coming there. So this is really nice now. Because that's extra devote. That's Glass Casket isn't devotion to. Is it? Oh, it is. Now we're in a really good spot. Because now we activate the ability. Another 4/4 flyer. We are flying. Quite literally. Okay. Oh, he's getting an extra turn. That's fine. I'm not particularly worried about that. So he's going to get one of his birds through attacking wise. Unless he's got another Alrund's Epiphany. Okay. So 2 tokens. We'll get a couple of tokens on Helios so he can kill a Vorinclex. I presume he's got some sort of... He's probably got Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is he not getting tokens? Oh, I didn't activate that. Oops, that's a mistake. Oops. Fudge. I don't know why I didn't get the tokens. Anyway, never mind. Bit confusing. Oh, because Vorinclex. That's why. Vorinclex fucks it. That's fair. Can't blink it yet. So pass. I assume he's got Ugin coming. Because we only gain half a token because of Vorinclex. I can only presume he's got something coming next. 2 bottom, he's not found what he wanted. That's good news. So he's got a turn to wipe my board. top 5 cards. Okay, here we go. Here's the crapshoot. Ugin basically wins in the game. He doesn't get it. We win. Okay, 100% win rate with the deck. Not bad, not bad. So what I'm going to quickly do is go through the deck tech. Just so we know what we've got. So, mono white, 100% win rate so far. Here is the deck, what we have at the moment. I would make a couple of changes, but obviously without wild cards, it's not as easy to do. But, so we have 4 Alseid's Life Bounty, 4 Selfless Savior, 2 Speak of the Heavens. I'd probably up that to 4, but that's by the by. As the 1-drops. A lot of these you'll know, we've got some Glass Caskets if we're against like mono red, we want to get rid of some quick little things. Luminarch Aspirants to buff any of our creatures, preferably one of our life linkers so we can keep increasing life. Birth of Melitis helps us get our land drops. Daxos, Blessed by the Sun, gain life whenever a creature enters the battlefield or dies. We then have 3 Banishing Lights, we have 2 Heliods. Heliod's superb, so whenever you gain life, your creature gets +1/+1 token. Maul of Skyclaves, I don't have to explain that, it's just a really good equipment card. Put that on a life linker, you're going to gain loads of life, get your abilities up. Righteous Valkyrie, whenever another angel or cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. So we have a couple of clerics with the Aspirant and the Speaker of the Heavens. So that works really well with those. We have a couple of angels later on, which I'll go into as well. So as long as you have at least 7 life more than your starting life total, creatures you control get +2/+2. So that's a really big buff to all your creatures. We have 2 Lurises. We're not running it as companion because we want to run things like we've got a lot in the 3-drop that we want to get. So we don't want to be, we can't meet the companion rules and have it command. But Lurrus is really good for the Selfless Savior combination. So Selfless Savior protects something, Lurrus brings it back same turn, endless cycle unless they get rid of the Lurrus. If they try to get rid of Lurrus, you can Selfless Savior, I'll save Life's Bounty, the Lurrus, then cast it back again. So unless they've got Graveyard Hay, it's a really nice combination to have. And it's not a win condition as such, but it's something that gets you through the mid game at least and helps keep your devotion high as well. So obviously when you're sacrificing Alseid and Selfless Savior, you're losing devotion for Heliod and Daxos. And then in the higher slot, we do have a Baneslayer Angel. I'd probably run a couple more of these. I've considered running Resplendent Angel for the alternate win condition, but I'm not necessarily always getting that life. The meta's more aggro, so the life is just kind of keeping me afloat whilst we trade, and because I'm gaining life and my opponent usually isn't, it's alright. Other things I would normally run are, I would look to run Linden, but I've only got one of them and it's a bit inconsistent. Linden and Steadfast, whenever a white creature control attack, you gain life. That combines really well with Heliod. Then there's Redain as well, but I don't have any Redains yet. Redain, God of the Worthy. Snowlands your opponent's control enter the battle tap. Non-creature spells your opponent casts with converted mana cost 4 or greater cost 2 more to cast. Really nice. The Protector's Shield, the alternate artifact, is if a source of opponent controls would deal damage to your opponent you control, prevent 1 of that damage. Whenever another opponent you control becomes a target with a spell or ability, an opponent control counter that spell or ability unless its controller pays 1. I'd argue that the equipment is possibly better than Redain itself. If you know they're playing Snowlands, it's really good to get out early, but if they're not playing Snowlands, then the Protector's Shield is superb. You want to target me with a spell? Nah. So I would like to get some of those in once I've got some more wild cards, but I'd want to run like 2 or 3 of Redain. And I think if I was having Redain, I'd maybe drop maybe a glass casket or two, or a banishing light or two. I'd probably drop the glass caskets and get the banishing light. So we're running 24 lands. We've got a Castle Ardenvale, which is a specialist land where you tap 4 and you get, well, it's 2 and 2 planes. Obviously we're mono, so it's just 4. Create a 1/1 white human creature token. We have 3 Faceless Havens and 20 Snowlands. Face Haven, you tap 3 snow, becomes a 4/3 creature with vigilance, and all creature types till end of turn. It is still a land. So it's good that you can get that. So that's the deck we're running. We've had a 100% win rate so far. This deck was featured on stream on Wednesday. So I'm going to clip together some of those games. This video will be going out on Saturday. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you have any suggestions for the deck, do let me know. I'm running a little low on wildcards at the moment, but I'll probably be topping up the account at the end of the month to get more packs. Or I would do sealed, but I'm terrible at it, so it would just be more packs. So yes, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Okay, so we are going to do a couple more games. Just a little intro to the video there. Apologies if you're here and see this on Saturday as well, but I thought whilst it's quiet in the chat, we'll get some of the videos going. I'll reclip some of these previous games as we've had a good run. We've had some good games, some really interesting games. And then that'll be the video for Saturday, I hope. We'll keep that. It's not the best, but we're near. We'll have a Faceless Haven turn 4. Hopefully we draw a creature. It's not the best of keeps, but I think we can make it work. I'm not going to put the Selfless Savior out there yet. There's no need for me to put it out there. If he's running mono red, he could just kill it. Okay, so we're... Okay, so mirror match. This is going to be interesting. So let's go. So we've got all our lands that we absolutely need now. I think we're going to be hindered by a poor hand here. But we can... Expedition Healer has lifelings as long as you control another cleric. Interesting. Hitting a lot of land drops, so... So the reason we're putting that on the wall, it means he can't attack with anything because we'll just kill everything now. Stops his life gain, which is probably important to him. Or not. Okay, cute. So we're then going to banish Grids. Okay, this is getting tricky for us now. We've just not hit any of the main cards we needed here. That's a nice draw to get. We'll get another Selfless out. So we'll equip our Maul to the Daxos next and hope he doesn't have another Surgud. It's a cute card, but I'm not necessarily sure how effective it really is. A Skyclave Apparition would be better. That's another card I'd probably run in this deck. Just to exile this stuff and then just give them tokens after. So we're not in an amazing position here, but we're not in an awful position. We do need to hit some of our things. Like a Baneslayer Angel would be really nice now, or I need to be careful because if he gets a Speaker of the Heavens, then we're really in trouble. But I'm hoping he doesn't attack too much. He might have another Sigrid. I can't do much. If he has it, then... I think he has got it, but... yeah. I think we just concede this. First defeat of the deck. As you can see there, it's 80% win rate. Well, you can't see it because of the logo. You see there, 80% win rate. It's just gone. We're going to keep going with this deck just to get some ranks up. And I think Mono White's going to be our path to Mythic. Been a tough season this season. I've not really found a good run of games. I crafted into Naya and Gruul, and then it kind of just really fell off being a competitive deck, which is really bizarre. I know, it's a strange one. I see it now and again, but it's definitely dropped off in popularity, Gruul, which is quite surprising because it's generally a good... That's a good hand, and we can... Oh... I think we get rid of the Banishing Light here. Yeah, so I think the main things I need for the deck are Skyclave Apparitions. And I'm just not 100% sure about having a solo... a solo Baneslayer Angel. I maybe need a couple of Mythics in the higher mana slot as a win con type thing. I was maybe considering Luminous Broodmoth, so when creatures die, they come back as flyers as well. I think that'd be a nice sort of end gamey type thing here. So he's running a Yorion pile. So we kind of need to act quickly if we can. Could have a Glass Casket here. Yeah, for the Luminarch. Has he got a second Glass Casket? If he's got another Glass Casket... If he's got another Glass Casket, I can't do much about it. That's why I didn't play the Saviour this turn. It's unlike he's got removal if he's got blue and white mana. He might be able to Petty Theft it back to my hand, but he's not going to have his... But yeah, he was going to be exiling, which Selfless Saviour doesn't protect from. Which is why I went for the Alseid first. I think I'm going to play the Lurrus. Like I say, I've got nothing in the graveyard, so it's not really a... Obviously, we've got our own sort of Banishing Lights, so we could grab something back. But depending on what he casts now, we... Yeah, so Skyclave Apparition on the... Yeah, ugh. See, I think I need more of these removals. We're not hitting any lands. Get it out. It's only an enchantment at the moment, so hopefully he hasn't got any more Banishing Lights or anything, but... I can maybe add more removal into the deck, but... Midnight Clock, interesting. Has he got something? No, he hasn't. Good, fine. Maze My Tome's another one. I think I need a draw engine for the deck. We just don't have much we can do here. So we're going to go with a Faceless Haven. And we may as well attack with it because we've got nothing else to do. He might give us a token, which would be nice just to whack Skyclaves on. Obviously, it doesn't give us any devotion. So he's found whatever he wants at the top. Could be a Surgid. Oof, that's a bitter pill to swallow. It's just, yeah, it's just painful, that, isn't it? Now, this is something that's interesting. Now we're cooking. If you got a counter spell with, oh, he might have an Essence Scatter. That would be sad if he does. He's clearly got something at instant speed, and that's got to be countered if he can. No, unless he's just going to Banishing Light it next turn. It'd be nice if he hits some of our things. So if we get through next turn with the Angel, we can play the Savior and Faceless Haven attack with 2. Oh, of course he's got that. So annoying. It's frustrating. He's just got a lot of removal in this deck, and we've got nothing now, so we're just going to concede here. Down to 66% win rate. Oof. So let's consider our late options. We're going to keep on with it. The deck's performing okay. Let's have a look at the deck area. Let's have a quick look. Let's. I'm going to favourite it because we're doing well with it. If I had like 2 or 3 Luminous Broodmoths, that'd be really nice. Then everything would just come back with a token. Like I say, I'll do this video on Saturday and then I'll get some feedback. I'm going to try and get back into the route of videos, but just, I don't know, just struggling time-wise at the moment. And also, just, I'm not quite sure, because I've not been playing particularly well. It's been difficult to think of what content I could put out that would be good, if that makes sense. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a weird time. But we will persevere. Emira's Call. Yorion, so it's going to be white, blue, maybe white, black. Blinking Esper Doomful Toll type stuff. Okay. So we try to get our life total up. Hope we hit one of our 2 Speak of the Heavens. Like I say, we are going to invest in some more wildcards through buying packs and hopefully hit some of the things we need. We definitely need a full playset of Skyclave Apparitions. And this isn't great, Skyclave. This is not great doing that, because if he then has something that gets rid of that, then we really are in trouble, because he'll just turn another thing into a token. But it's all we've got at the moment. So we'll play the Haven next and Bertha Mellitus, get another land, get a wall for a defender. We can start doing a bit more damage. Bad Gamer. Hello, Lucy. Sorry, I didn't see you there. My bad. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we're playing an Orzhov Angels deck. I am a bad gamer indeed. Bad gamer, bad streamer. This is bad. we're just not hitting anything we need here. I think we just lose this, so let's concede. Oof. Right, we're going to do one more game. We've hit a couple of bad games here. Still stuck in diamond, which is annoying. Yeah, well, you know. Right, this will be my last game, and then I'm going to finish for the evening. It's been... Games haven't gone too well recently for me, but we will persevere and get better. Not a great hand. Hitting loads of land here. Maybe I'm running too much land. Maybe I can run a land or two less. Let's see how this works out for us. We've got enough in our hand. Okay, so we've got a mirror match again. Let's see what they've got different to us in the mirror match. I will. That's also fair. I will play this off stream a lot, so no blocks. So we'll attack again, and that evens things up. So next turn we'll put more Skyclaves on the Alseid so we gain life. Oh, he's done that. Okay. So we'll put the Maul on the Daxos, so he can't attack with his Alseid now. Oh, I made a mistake. Stop pressing buttons quick. Thank you for your continued support, Lucy. This is a problem. Okay, it's not... Oh, god damn it. I definitely need to craft some Skyclave Apparitions. They're just killing me at the moment in the mirror match. What can we do here? Let's convert that to a land next. Next to attackers. Attack with the Haven. He might double block here to kill it. Okay, so he's not attacking, he's not doing anything with it. That's a bit strange. Okay. At least he's running out of cards, but he's probably got another Speaker of the Heavens. Okay. This is getting problematic. So he's going to gain 4 life here this turn. Please just give me a creature. Another land. We can play the Birth of Meletis next anyway and get a wall in our turn 2. Next to attackers. We need to keep under 27 life, otherwise we're just going to lose. So he's going to gain extra 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. This is risky. At least it'll shuffle our library so we can get all the land draw. I think I need to take a couple of lands out, actually. Yeah. She's got... Oh, that's bad for us. Yeah, he's just hit all the cards that I wanted to hit. And now 23, 24, 25, 26. Ah, you're so annoying. We're just losing this, aren't we? I'm going to quickly adjust my deck for land base. We've got two... Yes, we are going to lose. Did lose. So down to 50% win rate, which is a little annoying. Not been in an overall... We've been roughly about 50% win rate all night. So not been a good session. It's not been a bad session, but... Let's look at the deck and see if we can adjust our land base a bit. I think we've got too many lands. So sad indeed. So let's take 2 lands out. And then let's add in 2 Skyclave Apparitions. We don't have enough... What's at the 2 mana drop? Not been doing well with them, so I'm just trying. I'm not doing very well generally at the moment, so just generally trying to find a deck that does okay. No, I'm kind of stuck with you, I believe, so fortunately. You can't get rid of me that easy. So... So we've got a couple of cards to add to the deck. We've got a We're at 1, 2, and 3 a lot, and we've got a couple at 5. So we probably need... Do I craft a 3rd speaker? No, I don't want a 4th maul. I'm going to craft a 3rd anything, it would be a Skyclave Apparition, so let's craft that. Oh, cancel. It's not 60 cards yet. So we need one more thing. Do we go 3rd, Lurrus? What do we have? Let's have a look at what we've got on the 5. Let's look at the 4+ for white. See what we've got. This is DMCA free music, so we're limited on what we can have. So whenever an enchantment enters... So do we go on the Archons of Sungrace? And just add more enchantments to the deck. I think that might be a better path. So instead of having glass caskets, we just have enchantments. We could just go on pacifism. $18, $21, $22. I'm going to risk going down, but we're going to add another Birth of Meletis in. We should get rid of 1 because we're at an uneven number. Now, if we're going to have the Archon at 4, do we need the Baneslayer at 5 is the question. Pony up and get the good songs. It's not that easy. It's not a case of ponying. It's like it's not possible to get the rights of these things at the moment, and for YouTube or Twitch to know it. It's not a case of money. It's a case of DMCA laws need changing. Plus, you wouldn't let me pony up, would you? I listen to Olivia Rodrigo and nothing else. So I know you don't listen to me. Your excuses are blurred. Yeah, well, I know. So enchantments. Do we run 1 Lurrus instead of 2? Yeah, let's try that change. We'll do one more game with this, and then we'll probably finish for the evening. So, mono white. We've got a different sort of tune to play with it now. So we're playing more enchantments. So when we get Archon Sun Grace out 4 mana, whenever an enchantment is played, it creates a 2/2 token with lifelink. So that should really help us out go wide. That's a terrible hand. That'll do. Well, do you want to bring me up a bit? We'll keep that. It's not great. And we'll take Vanishing Light out. And hope we draw a creature. No, but okay. I'll come down in a minute, don't worry. This will be my last game. Oh, we're against mono. Okay. Okay, so lots of removal, which is important. He might zap that, but then he only gets a 2/2 token. Thanks. He's got another Rimrock Knights. This is a problem, but we can do this. And we have to put the Selfless, have to put them all on the Savior. It's not ideal, because if he has another Frostbite, that's just dead. And I think we should lose this again. Okay, so he's just got creatures, that's fine. Didn't attack, which is interesting. So we've slowed him down a bit. He's just waiting for a Frostbite to... then we can put another Maul on the Daxos and then really snuff him out a bit. He's probably got a Maul of Skyclaves. So... if we consider that'll give whatever he's got first strike... That's okay. Another Maul. What the frig is going on here? Okay, so we're starting to slow him down a bit. We're still on a reasonable life total. An incredible number of Maul of the Skyclaves is a bit ridiculous. But that is super good. Here we go. Do you think download will happen? I think it will happen at a later date. And I think they're trying to frantically find a date now, which is why they're not announcing anything yet. Okay. Next, no attacks, end turn. Okay, so we can give this lifelink for the turn. He's got a Faceless Haven as well, but I'll have Summoning Sickness this turn, yep. It's fine. Pass to attackers. Great. Are you really wanting to attack with the Goldspan Dragon? I don't think he's thought this through. He's not seen I had first strike, so now that's good. Do you think we should go to Wales? Do you think we should book a trip to... Yay, we won! Woohoo! In your face, Lucy. Haha. Do you think we should go to Wales? I don't know. Random caps lock. Right, I'm going to finish the stream there today. We finished with a 55% win rate with the deck, which is quite good. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back live tomorrow over on the Gamers Beat Cancer channel over on Twitch, where we'll be continuing on with Hollow Knight. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you later.